Hello, and welcome back to the Dice Jailers for the Where's Kira probably finale, which could end spectacularly in a couple different ways. I am your DM, Bjorn Anders, and I love the concern on Jordan's face. Jordan, what do we have for the people?
We don't have a whole lot. We definitely don't have a whole lot of my voice, as I've been yelling at children all week, and my voice is doing its best. Uh,
So,
but we just we
with
just
that,
have our usual.
yeah, our good friends, the Ugly Radio, No Latencies, Save the D8, Anti-Heroes, Anonymous, other wonderful people that I'm sure I'm forgetting right now because I don't usually do this. There's a Ko-fi thing on this page. And if you look, Jordan's pointing at it. If you go there, you can give us money, which you should do because some of you out there have money and we don't have it. And so if you made that transaction happen, it would go to where we could do cool shit. And we promise to do cool shit with it. So do that. And as Jamie always says,
Money, please.
so
Well-oiled
with that,
machine.
well oiled. You four, we're going through a tunnel underneath a high security prison of the Census, a mage hunting organization within the Thanamirian Empire. The reason three of you were on this was you were tasked to get paid handsomely to assist a ally of the denizens of the Penumbra, of which three of you are members, Kira, with rescuing his mentor, who has been quite the asset to the denizens in the past. You met with some royal dignitaries to get this access, which included the head of the Imperial Guard, Calixtus Brightreaver, the Arbiter of Eternity. There was a scuffle with a census squad consisting of the standard five, which you took out quite handily before going up a vertical access tunnel into this facility. Carefully negotiating the facility, you found your way to the main prison because one of your ranks, Tonravar, looked like the Bright Reaver at the time and was able to use this personage to be told right where y'all needed to go. Upon getting to the cell that Sordal was held in, a couple very clutch dispel magic spells were able to free his spell book and also dispel the actual cage he was in. Upon this happening, Sordal asked if you had dealt with the anti magic field. As he finished with that question, an anti magic field dropped and encompassed all of you, and that is where we pick up. And so, as the field fills this room, you feel the entire room itself quaking, and it begins to twist and shift. The hallways that you once saw no longer existing, as you can feel this room just lurch upwards, and it locks into place. You are on another floor of this facility. You don't know where. You assume this is some sort of security measure, and you can see at 3 points on this room doorways that are closed. You hear two sounds right now. You hear a faint rumble, and you hear what sounds like metal scraping on stone. What do you want to do?
I'll just. I guess I'll just pull my hood down. No, I didn't deal with the anti-magic field.
This would have been wonderful information to have when you first came into the room, Kira.
But yeah, it would have been great to know there was the anti-magic field. I needed to know if they weren't watching us before I showed it was me.
I am going to. I don't like being locked in places, and I am going to. Which of these? Is it west, east, or south? Where is Sordal?
Sordal is south. This is Sordal here.
Oh, okay.
And what direction do we hear the sounds coming from?
Yeah.
The scraping of metal.
You hear the scraping of metal there. It sounds like it's coming from both. If we're using cardinal directions on this map, up being north, they sound like they're coming from the east and west, and they're getting louder.
Okay, well, I'm
Also,
closer.
like they're above you, possibly like they're in the walls.
Oh. Oh, okay, it's a horror story. Cool. Well, I'm closest to the door on the west, so I'm gonna go see if I can do anything about that.
Yep.
There's a door to the south. Is that what I'm seeing?
That's where
Yes.
Sorgal is.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
door to the
Or where he came
south,
from.
that was the one that had been his cell. The one, I believe, to the east is the one that you all came through, and then the one to the west was the other passage.
Okay. Oh yeah, I should point out that I no longer look or sound like the Bright Reaver. And you're actually seeing me, I think, for the first time. I think Tonravar previous to this had looked more human, like looked sort of Bright Reavery. Now way more off-putting, more solar, and less human. Hi, sorry. Don't worry about it.
Least of my concerns right now.
Yeah, I'm checking the door to the west. Is it locked?
It is very locked.
Can I try to pick that lock?
Sure, give me a thieves' tools check.
Because that hasn't been fucked with. Let's see.
Nope.
What are these doors made out of?
They are made out of. Interestingly enough, give me an investigation check. I'm not just gonna tell you.
That's fair, I suppose. 16.
16. Jamie, were you telling me you got a 32?
23.
Or 23, okay. So with 23, you're working with the tool. This is a very complex lock. And as you work with it, you're impressed with the construction of it, but it's no match for you. And that door is now unlocked. Stonewall, with that check, you would see that. Just mark that door is open. This is actually somehow made of an alloy of very, very heavy steel and stone.
Stonewall may take some minutes to smash through these.
I need a ruling
Yes.
here on an invocation of mine, ghostly gaze. I can see through solid objects for a minute.
Nice.
Absolutely. I'm going to say that is not magical. That is directly from your patron, and it's more interesting if it's not magical.
Perfect. So I'm gonna do that. So I can see through solid objects to a range of 30 feet with dark vision for the next minute. Can I just give us a look to the east and the west, like where I'm hearing the sounds from, and also look up? Are they in the walls? I guess is the question.
Well, I'll first show you what you see in the west wall here. And I was in the west room. You see there are two guards hanging out in there.
Oh, shit.
You can see in the east room, there are two guards hanging out in there. And since you can see right above you, you see two extremely large rolling metallic spheres that have blades extending from them. And they have now just started to get right above the room you are all in.
But they're not in the room, to clarify.
They are not currently in the room.
Guards directly in front of you, Muriel. Guards behind us also. But big things, very big. We gotta move. We gotta go real quick. Kill these guards.
I mean, can I see through if I go up to this second door? Because I kind of can't tell because there's not a window, I'm going to assume.
That door is also locked.
Yeah.
Every door in
yeah.
this facility is currently locked. I'll give you that for free as part of the security measures. Every door automatically locked before the anti-magic field hit.
I have a feeling it's a dead end, and so I'm, but that's meta knowledge, so.
Can I see if I go up to that second door? Does it look like a dead end in there?
Yeah, completely.
Okay, yeah, we should go the other way. Let me
To the rat.
to the east. We just came from the east, didn't we?
You didn't see anything to the south, did you?
Loxodon, you have spent many times here. How do we get out?
Oh, good point.
Well, I was taken in here, and The problem is, the floor we were first on, where you found me, I could have gotten us out from there. We are clearly on a different floor of the facility.
I need you to speak quicker and less uselessly, okay? I don't have time for any of that. So what's the deal with the cell? If I look through the cell, does it look like there's anything, like, now that we're up here, is there a door on the other side of it, anything like that?
I mean, if you're looking down south, you see there is a hallway extending southward. That there's another door past that. That there looks like to be a additional hall there, but things go in that direction.
And if I look to the east, that doesn't look like a dead end either, right?
No, you can, like, both the south and the east. Neither one looks like a dead end. You can see more sprawling rooms.
Okay, south or east? South or east? Pick one.
I'm going south, again, just the closest. And this time, I probably didn't get it. That's an 18.
18 doesn't quite get it. DC on this is a 20.
Okay, so I probably break a lockpick curse and pull out the next one.
Yeah, it will break a lockpick. I'll let you try again.
While she's trying, Stonewall's going to make an attack on this door.
27.
27. So you unlock the door. Since you are so much more dexterous than Stonewall, you're able to do this faster. You unlock it, and Stonewall, you swing and hit this thing, and just boosh, you just knock the door off its hinges.
Fuck. That would have been useful, having a door.
That effective, but also not.
As that happens, I need to move some here, I'm getting this thing out of the way because I got to move Stonewall. Stonewall, if you're clubbing at that, you would be there. Tonravar, you went down by those lower doors as well to be able to see, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just going to put you down there for that. And it's at this moment that these two massive, spherical, multi-bladed things land in this room, and I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh God.
Don't fuck me, Gil.
You roll initiative for these things. Hey, those are pretty good rolls.
Terrible. I have a +5 to initiative, and I'm always rolling single digits.
I have advantage on initiative, and I got a 3 and a 5 for a 6.
Woo!
So you got a 6 there, Stonewall?
Yep.
What'd you get, Muriel?
11.
11. Kira?
22.
Dang. Okay. Tonravar?
14.
14. And did you will you roll for sword all there, Jordan?
Yeah, sure can.
I'm gonna have you take his turns.
Yeah, can do. 16 for him.
16. So that brings it top of the round. Kira, you are up first as you see these two massive constructs that they're just this continual mass of rotating gears and blades.
If it wasn't about to kill us, I'd be very interested on how those are made. Anyway, let's get the fuck out. And I'm just gonna into the hallway here.
Okay. You are still within the anti-magic field.
Yep, figured as much. But that's all I've got, honestly.
Okay. That makes it at the end of your turn. It is the first construct's turn.
Shit.
So it will just come right on up into a target-rich environment, and Stonewall, you are the. Actually, Muriel, you were the one who opened that door.
Yeah, how did they know that?
These are very, very highly efficient sentries and guardians of an elite prison.
Good, cool.
They know shit. So it's going to make one blade attack on Muriel and one on Stonewall. So on Muriel, that is a 23 to hit.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay, so you'll take half damage. And on Stonewall, it's a 17 to hit.
Misses.
Oh! All right. So Muriel. You would normally take 16 points of slashing damage, but you can have that to 8. And that is its turn, as that brings it to Swordall is up. So you essentially get another turn now, Jordan. What does Swordall want to do?
Swordall is going to lay a full round of attacks into this thing. I suppose he doesn't have his quarterstaff, huh?
No, it absolutely does not.
Yeah, I figured it's not.
I literally have one on my back if he wants to just steal mine off my back. I have a quarterstaff.
I'm for it.
Yeah, so if you'll give it to him, Swordall will grab the quarterstaff, spin it behind himself, crack at this construct once. Let's see, will a 17 hit?
17 just misses, as one of the blades are able to parry the quarterstaff away.
Then he will, with his bonus action, unarmed strike at it.
Okay.
And that's a 19.
19 does hit, as he's able to bring one of his massive fists around and lay it into this thing. Let's see how much damage he does.
Very little. Even rolling max, it's a whole 5 points.
Okay. And since you are in an anti-magic field, that makes it a non-magical attack, so we'll reduce that to 2.
And then Swordall is going to, because of how he is as a Loxodon, squeeze past everyone going out of this thing's threat range, hoping to pull its attack of opportunity.
It absolutely is going to make an opportunity attack against him. That's the quarry.
Yep.
But I don't... Does a 15 hit him?
15 just hits.
All right.
Damn.
Yeah.
Let's see here. He takes 20 points of slashing damage. As
Yikes.
he out with a blade and cuts him right across the back, it being quite efficient at what it does.
Yep.
That is the end of Swordall's turn. That makes it the other construct's turn.
Great and good.
So, first, let's see here. Stonewall, you were the harder of the two to hit. It is going to fire a spear at you. Is a 22 to hit.
That does hit.
Alrighty. So, go ahead and suffer 12 points of piercing damage.
Gotcha.
And you are knocked prone. It will then move around here, and it will take its second attack with its blade at advantage because you're prone. Cool. That's going to be a 23 to hit. So go ahead and take 16 points of slashing damage from the prone
Jesus.
position there.
All right.
Fast.
I'm so glad I dodged that first attack.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be fast. Oh no, you have a lot of hit points.
And that is the end of that one's turn. Tonervar, you are up.
Okay. As a healing action, as a bonus action, I am going to use my healing light. So I just, as I go to sprint past, I am going to just give, oh, bad. I'm just gonna give 6 hit points. Oh, that's so bad. 6 hit points to Stonewall.
Hit something.
And then I am going to move and dash.
Okay.
Because I have nothing. So I'm gonna fucking haul my skinny little ass as far as I can go.
That's reasonable.
All right, I assume this door, let's see, this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
That
30.
door is very locked.
This door is locked. I have a forgery kit. Shit. I was like, I think I can open this door. I cannot.
I'm going to
You
forge
should.
a document that says I deserve access.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use the.
Do you need
Yeah.
thieves tools to try to open a door, or is it just an advance? You get like a bonus to it.
Thieves' tools basically give you. They
Yeah,
give
I don't
you a
have
bonus
anything
by
to
having
stick in
proficiency.
there.
Yeah.
I can't
Oh.
stick it. You know what? You know what? Now that I know that I can't move more than 30 feet, actually, if you will allow me to do something with my action
Happily.
instead. It has been established that I have these like vials of weird colored liquids and shit. I also have a bag of sand.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna take all of that stuff and I'm just gonna throw it at the fucking blades and just try to gunk up and maybe slow one of these things down with the viscous liquids and sand.
I like this. Give me an attack roll. Give me a
Okay.
ranged attack roll. I love this.
Natural 20.
Okay. Roll 2d4 for damage.
Okay.
And which one are you throwing it at?
The one that threw the spear, I think, and
Okay,
then
great. Love it.
okay, for 4 whole damage.
All right. Still, every bit helps. And I'm going to say that with it being gummed up like this, on its next round of attacks, it has to subtract a d4 from the attack rolls.
Nice.
So it's effectively going to be baned for 1 round.
Fine with me.
Because these things are pretty mighty, so it's not going to gum it up
Yeah.
permanently, but yeah.
Give it
I
a minute.
dig it.
Give it a second. Perfect.
Alrighty.
Okay, yeah, and then I will move down all the way to the door.
Okay. That is going to bring it to Muriel's turn. And then Muriel, then Stonefall after that.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. I mean, I'm running to the door, and can I take my action to try to pick the lock?
Absolutely, you may.
Yeah, I just flatten myself against the wall.
Yeah. Okay.
This was a slightly lower DC as it's not off of the prison proper.
That's a 19.
19. That absolutely works without an issue as you come down there and just quickly, effortlessly, just pop that door right open.
Okay. And if you happen to speak Abyssal, Muriel is keeping up a running commentary of really foul cursing under their breath in Abyssal. Which honestly, I picked it at random. It's like,
Great choice.
Okay.
It's a great choice.
just
Bizarre.
at random. They were like, take another language, and I was like, it's Abyssal. Actually, no, you pick. Yeah.
I don't know that I like that very much. Why are you thinking Abyssal?
If you're literally asking me this, she will answer.
No, I don't ask. I just frown, I think.
All right. So let's see. My movement is 30 feet, and I took 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I use the last 10 to go through the door?
Absolutely.
Or, okay. So I just yell back to everybody. Let's see, what accent haven't I done yet? Because she for definite doesn't want her real voice on record here. Right, let's go! And, yeah. Whoop. I can't because it says the door's still locked. Thank you. Alright, so I'll say I go to there. Okay, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Stonefall, you are up. Well, you're currently prone, but it's your turn.
Okay. Speaking.
So, what is the rules for getting up? Can I make like an athletics check to like just jump up, or
Just costs half your movement.
okay? I can move. Okay. Can I rage while I get up? Like just
Absolutely.
absolutely pissed about being knocked down. Wonderful.
Hey, but you get up again.
In fact,
Never
you know
gonna
what?
get you down.
Because with
Exactly.
raging, there's that 7th level ability where you're able to do like a,
Oh,
a
yeah.
15-foot leap. I will allow, as part of your rage, you could basically just like kip up onto your feet and have it not cost you any additional movement. It would just cost you that 15-foot leap you would have had. So you just, as you rage, just boom, you are up on your feet. Because that's cool.
Yep.
She's raging now and looks at them, but looks back at the team running. There's no way these guys can fit in the hallway we're running down, is there?
Doesn't
You're not
look like
sure.
it.
It looks like they are wider than the hallway is, though.
Job. And he's going to use an action to make an attack on the one that hit him with the spear, which I think was the one to the right.
That is the one to the right.
Okay, so we take 2 off of this because it's not a +2.
Right.
Does 27 hit?
Yeah, sure fucking does.
Sorry, 25.
Hot
but-
man.
Well, only in that case, it still hits.
Okay, so that's 15 plus 3 for 18 damage. Minus 2, 16 damage.
Okay. Doesn't do quite as much damage as you would like. It seems to be able to resist the mundane nature of your weapon, but you heard it.
And I'll use my second attack to hit it again.
Love it. As it should be.
Does a 15 hit?
15 will not hit, as it's able to just parry that away with one of the blades. As big as it is, it still seems to be fairly dexterous.
He will just roar at it and charge away.
Okay. That one will take an opportunity attack on you. That's going to hit.
Rude.
These things are fun. You're raging now, though, so go ahead and take... Ooh, I rolled a bunch on that. It would be 23 points of slashing damage, but halved to 11 because you're raging.
Damn. Okay.
Hey, y'all remember when I was like, we should take a short rest, and y'all were like, nah?
Didn't we take a
Didn't
short
I-
rest?
I took a short rest. I don't know.
You
what to
guys,
tell
took a short rest.
Oh, we did?
Yeah,
Oh,
you didn't
yeah.
take a long rest, but you took a short one.
Hero was the only one that
Yeah,
didn't take a short
I
rest.
Oh, that's right,
didn't
that's
take
right.
a short
Make a
rest.
If you didn't roll your hit points, then
I would have been dead.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That is Stone Vault. Brings it back to the top of everything. Kira, it's your turn.
All right. And getting the fuck out. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 at least. Do I still feel like I'm in the anti-magic?
Absolutely, yes, you do.
Of course I am. Then I will use my action. Actually, I will hold my reaction to do a slice with my short sword at an enemy that gets within range.
Brilliant.
If something gets within stabbing range,
It's getting stabbed.
yep.
Okay. End of your turn. Let's see here. Oh, that one... Me, just... the doorway sake. Yeah, it can see both Swordall and Tonravar. It's gonna shoot spears at each of you.
oh
All right.
boy.
So first on Swordall.
Swordall is going to try to reduce this.
Okay, so that's a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So let's see if it damages. That's a decent amount of damage. 12 points of piercing damage.
Oh, wow. So I reduced it by 13. Deflect
Okay.
missiles.
So
And
Swordall is
Swordall's,
able to just
Swordall's going
fully
to spend a
catches
key
the
point to
spear.
throw it back.
do it.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah, absolutely. So that is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Give me damage.
The damage on that, I'm not 100% sure what the damage would be.
Well, you know what? You're throwing it
'Cause it
back.
doesn't say.
You treat it as a monk weapon when you throw it back. Fuck it. Roll 2d6 and add your dex. I'm gonna let it does
Oh,
the
yeah.
same damage of what I was gonna shoot you with. It's an
Hell
oversized
yeah.
spear. And I'm not even gonna give this thing resistance to it.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
you gotta do Incredibles rules.
Yeah, no, this thing can't resist its own weapon. You did
So
something
that
awesome.
is 10 points of damage as Swordall flings that
Nice.
spear back.
Yeah, so you hear this thing. One of the spears is unloaded, and those of you that can see, Swordall just boom snatches that right out of the air, using the momentum to spin around. He just kind of underhand hooks it back, and you can hear it pierce into this metal monstrosity, and it's gonna shoot one at Tonravar. I think
It hits.
I don't know if it does. Does a 12 hit you?
No, it doesn't. It
I rolled a
doesn't.
natural fucking 3.
Oh, yeah,
Here we
it
go.
misses. Wow, it misses.
So yes, I think Tonravar, you might just be kind of in awe of what you just fucking saw in front of you, and as you're kind of like pondering it, the spear just kind of goes right past you as you're sort of leaning to one side, pondering
My
what you
God.
witnessed. You didn't so much dodge it as it was just perfect coincidence.
That's funny.
Yeah.
With that makes it Swordall's turn. Kira, what's
Yep.
Swordall doing?
Swordall
Oh,
is
actually,
going
It's
to.
his turn.
I say at the end of that one's turn, you guys do hear. Those who can see it goes out of view a bit, and you hear that similar scraping sound.
Oh, so that's not them. Fantastic. Cool.
Boo.
Well, no, that was out of view. Like you heard that sound. Like it sounded like it went upward.
They're traveling above us.
Ah,
Okay.
great.
Wonderful.
That's bad.
Swordall is going to run into the hallway
Yep.
and ready to punch an enemy in punching range.
Cool. That makes it the other construct's turn. It's going to fire 2 spears at you, Tonravar, because you're the only one who
Yeah.
can see.
Oh no.
Oh, wait, it can see Swordall down there. Let's do one at each of you. First, it's Swordall. That's going to miss. That's a 13. Then at Tonravar. 16 hits you?
Yes, it does.
All right, so Tonravar can take... Ooh, that's good damage. 15 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
And Tonravar is knocked prone from that.
Ow.
And this one will then, at the end of its turn, also retract up into the ceiling. We are technically out of initiative, as there is no
was that the
immediate
one?
threat to you.
Was that the one that had a D4 to its attacks, or was it the other one?
That was the one that had the D4 to its attacks.
And there's a
Did you
chance.
Did you roll it?
I can.
Yeah. Did you? Will you roll it?
Does a 1 make a difference?
No.
Okay.
Well, I tried.
You did try. You did try.
Okay. Great. We're out of initiative. You said.
For the moment.
I can still see.
Yes.
I can see. I can fight.
Fight.
Let me show you. Let me show you what you see.
Yeah. What's the deal over here?
So you see, over to the west, you see 2 dudes in a room that doesn't appear to go anywhere else.
Okay. So we want to keep moving then.
Yep.
So,
Going
yeah,
to the east. So you can see 30 feet.
Yes. I'm going right up to the door.
Yep. So looking 30 feet, you can see a small hallway. There's double doors blocking you off from getting in there. The hallway goes for about 20 feet, and then there are another set of double doors. And then the only thing you can see past that is the edge of what looks like a large amount of glyphs on the floor, kind of shimmering. Very similar to like the hallway that you're currently in.
Oh, are there glyphs in here that are lit up?
Yeah, there are
Yeah.
glyphs
Oh, that's what
all
those things
along the
are.
sides of the wall, same as glyphs that had lit up in the actual prison room and that first hallway that you went southward.
So there's blue things on the map. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Do I think that this is the anti-magic field? Like glyphs for the anti-magic field?
Make an Arcana check.
Where are my 20s? Oh.
Pretty floor lights.
Oh. Natural 1.
Oh no!
Extra pretty floor lights.
I mean, they might have dance parties here or something.
Cool.
Right.
Well, I guess just while I assume Muriel's going to try to unlock these doors, I'm just going to take a dagger into one of the glyphs.
Okay. You poke at it, nothing really happens.
No, really into a
Really,
glyph.
really?
Like I'm trying to cut that shit open. Like I'm trying to break
Make an
it.
attack roll.
Yeah. Oh, pretty good. Oh god, daggers.
Yeah.
That's Dex. I'm proficient. Okay. So I think that's a 20. Our proficiency. Oh, 23.
23. Okay. Roll damage with the dagger.
Yeah. For 6 points of damage.
Okay. Now make a dexterity saving throw to try and hold on to your dagger.
Sure. 15.
15. I was doing it as at 10 plus whatever the damage you rolled was, which would be 16. So you go to
16.
stab this into the glyph. No damage is done to the glyph, but just the sheer arcane power in it causes your dagger goes flying up and out of your hand.
That's cool. I have like 4 daggers. Not a problem. But
I mean, this is a pretty small hallway. You can see where it landed, but
yeah.
you weren't able to
I guess
quite
I'll
hold
grab
on to
it.
Okay, yeah,
I'll grab it.
you have it back.
Fuck. Okay. Well,
So I'm trying to pick the lock, and I rolled because that's if that's
what
okay.
you do?
Hell yeah, go ahead.
It was I got a 30.
I'm gonna say with a fucking 30, you open both of these double doors.
Woo!
I'm gonna say you got both. You only would have needed one to get through, but you rolled a 30.
Okay.
They are now open. You can see into this hallway where there's another set of locked double doors ahead of you.
Okay.
The scraping and screeching is closer.
Well, there's only
I
one
can
way
see.
to go. Okay.
Tell
yeah.
me.
Wait.
Okay. 15. Oh, yeah, you can see some shit. So you see 4 guards in there,
Shit.
and then Tonrivar, you would see right about. Actually, I should just make them visible. They're right about there.
Shit.
Yes.
Okay. Does it look like this is the end of the glyphs though? Here, through this door, it looks like there's a circle here.
I mean, it's something.
Okay. Okay. Heads up, 4
Actually,
guards.
I would say, Tornafar, I imagine you would explain this to your allies.
Yes.
Kira Swordall can make an Arcana check on this.
Okay. Can I as well?
Sure, either one of you.
I went to
One of you can do
magic
it with
school.
advantage. You did.
Sordal will do it with advantage.
Great.
Thanks for that advantage. So that's a 25.
Swordall, wait. That would mark the threshold of the anti-magic field. It may have a radius slightly beyond that, but not far. And basically what he explains, if that semicircle is either the end of it, or it might project a little energy slightly beyond that, but it's not likely to go much further.
Okay.
Sordal,
Well, magic is what we need.
as soon as we get out of the anti-magic field, can you teleport us away?
I need time.
How much time?
10 minutes.
Shit.
I can do that.
If you could do that, then I need 10 minutes with
All
my
right.
book.
600 rounds. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I will attempt to. Oh no. Actually, I guess I'll ask it. So am I picking this lock? I'm not good at Scottish.
Yes.
So I'm picking this lock too. I mean, Dorvish. Okay.
Love it.
That's a 19.
19. That door is unlocked, and you may open it.
I forgot there are dudes in here. Okay. I was too busy
Yep.
being worried about the spiky balls. Okay.
4 guards. And the balls are coming.
I would argue that, like, you know the guards are there, and they don't know you're coming through. So use that how you wish if you want to try and prep or do anything before you have to roll initiative, because you would know about these 4. They don't know you're coming right now. Like, you can see them through the wall, Tonarvar. They're clearly, like, on some level of alert. They know that something's, going on. There's, there's an alarm going off, but they're not, like, all weapons at the ready, like, looking about. They're alert, but still kind of chill.
Do they seem to be looking any particular direction?
No, like, they kind of glance just over towards the doors and whatnot, but Tonarvar looking at them. Give me an insight check, Tonarvar.
Yeah. I'm great at this. Flat. No. Negative. 10.
10. There are 4 of them.
Yeah.
That's you can tell.
There are 4 of them.
All right. So. I'm back to Irish. All right. So, what do you think? You, not Tonarvar. I've forgotten everybody's name. Stonewall. You want to take the one on the where are you standing? You want to take the one on the front in the right?
I could just move up, I suppose, since we're
Absolutely.
kind of
Yeah, you would have enough time
Um,
to move and get into whatever position to be most advantageous. Your rage would have dropped by this point.
Yeah, I'll try to be in the front then, and say, I'll take the two in the front, and you could get on two on the stairs.
All right. And yeah,
As this is all happening, you can hear the scraping sounds continuing.
yep. Awesome. Yep.
Assassin, right?
Yeah.
Let me go first and I'll give you advantage.
Well, I guess that's gonna depend on the dice, right?
Let me go first and I'll give you advantage.
I'm gonna let you guys choose your actions coming out of this room. Like I'm giving you a surprise round on these 4.
Okay. Then I will go after.
Yeah, you 5 can choose what order you're acting in, but you get a surprise round right here.
I mean, if Kira doesn't know the distance, I won't know it till we open the door.
All right, so who's going first?
I will.
Awesome. What do you want to do, Tondervar?
I am going to. Well, he's okay. Stonefeld said he was going to take the closest ones. I can't actually see in here because this door in front of me is still locked.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'll get rid of that so you can see, just
Perfect.
so you can
Yes.
plan.
Great. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to. Can I ping this guy? I am
Yeah.
going to cast a guiding bolt at that guy at 5th level
Oof.
Where are you
for
going to
no
move?
particular reason.
Where are you going to move to do that?
I am going to. I'm gonna move over. I'm gonna move over. I'm just gonna lean over so I can cast and then move back out of the way.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll just.
Show me to what
yeah.
spot you're moving to, just so I can let you know
I'm-
if you made it out of the anti-magic field.
I'm going to. Oh, great point. Oh, I'm gonna
You
have
want
to
to
get
let
into
Stoneball
melee.
move first?
Yeah,
Oh, we
Stoneball
forgot.
actually.
Damn it. Yeah.
I forgot
Totally
that I need
forgot.
to move
Stoneball
10
smash.
Yeah, Stoneball, get in there.
Stoneball runs up there, and does he feel his axe and feet start to glow or anything of that nature? Is he still?
Stoneball, as you charge, are you going to rage as you do this?
I'm definitely raging as I run in.
Awesome. Stoneball, you bust through the door, you beginning to rage, and as you get there, all of a sudden you can just feel the energy thrumming through your axe.
Finally! And he will go and attack the one to the north.
Love it. Make an attack roll.
This stupid field.
And what is the if I wanted to like shove someone prone? Is that an action? Is that a
It's the shove action.
Okay.
So it would be one of your
Okay.
attacks.
Yeah.
I would like to make that as my first attack.
Go ahead and see if you can shove the bastard.
Is that just a
It's an
attack?
athletics check.
Okay. 11.
I rolled a 3 to resist it, so I don't know if that's exactly how it works. But I'm ruling that's how it is. That fucker fails, and he's now prone.
Aha! Stonewall will swing his axe down, aiming for his head.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
27 hits, I'm guessing.
Yeah, give me damage, please.
13 plus 3 for 16 damage.
Love it. Stoneball, you come in, shove this bastard to the ground, bring the axe up above your head, and bringing it down, you not only sever the head, but cut well into the clavicle as well. That one is donezo.
Oh shit. How much damage was that?
16.
Not a lot.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're skinny.
Yeah, some of these guys are just regular guys.
Yeah,
Oh.
these are grunts.
We're murdering people.
Yeah, I love this. Not my plan. But I'll go because I just
Yeah.
realized because of assassin reasons, I have advantage if something hasn't taken its turn in combat yet.
Yep.
Great. Do that then.
And if I hit, it's treated like a crit.
Yep.
Sure is.
So let's see. Fuck stockings. Let's see. I'd say 21 to hit.
Yep. Which one are you hitting?
I'm gonna say this one, the one on the stairs.
Okay, so that'll
yeah.
absolutely hit. And that's a crit. Just roll a mountain of dice.
Okay.
Sneak attack too, because it was advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Advantage.
Oh, man, I'm gonna vaporize this guy.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Oh
So-
god, I don't know these guys, do I?
You don't recognize any of them.
Thank god.
Oh no. Okay. So 10, 20, 26, and then doubled. So,
52.
That dude's paste.
plus 5. So yeah. So 57.
So you fire your short bow. This arrow just in one part of the skull, out the other, completely clean. And you can just see there's this kind of small trickle that goes a little bit down the forehead before boom, that one slumps to the ground.
Yeah, I guess that's my turn. And did I clock that Tonravar his? No, I would have no way of knowing.
I mean, you can see
sorry,
that
yeah.
his winged boots are fluttering now with where he is.
Everyone, get close together.
Okay.
Ooh,
How
we're getting
close?
Where? Where?
Outside of the anti-magic.
Okay.
Stand near stone wall. I protect.
That's perfect.
I'm going to. Yeah, I don't want to get closer to any of the enemies, but I also want to get out of people's way. So I guess I will run to. Actually, if I run to here, can I attempt to hide / get some cover under the?
On the desk.
Yeah.
You are welcome to attempt this. This is a fairly well lit room, and that's a small desk, but maybe somebody wouldn't look down and notice.
Oh, that's terrible. Am I out of the anti-magic?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, I have advantage again. Thank fuck. Okay, that's a dirty 20.
So, if somebody looks down under the desk, they're going to see you.
Yeah.
But if someone's just not totally paying attention to a lot of the surroundings, like especially they're looking in from the north, the chair might block you a bit. So you've got some cover, but you're definitely not like stealthy stealth.
Sure, I'm gonna say, yeah, I just like quietly ran in and kind of like slid underneath it because I'm trying to.
Great.
Yeah.
Tonravar, Kira, Sordal, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm going, baby.
Okay.
I'm coming here. I'm assuming this is out of the anti-magic shield.
It is.
Okay. And then, since these guys are actually much squishier than I thought,
Yeah.
I am just going to do a really simple sacred flame on the last guy on the stairs. So that's a dexterity
Okay.
save.
Okay.
For
What's your?
16. Is what
That's,
you're trying to get?
I don't get that. I don't get that. So what's the damage?
Okay, so I am going to. That's a 10 that I just rolled, idiot. Fucking moron. Okay. Oh god, 14.
Yeah, that one was just completely incinerated by this divine
Radiant
flame.
damage.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and I just to the last one, I just say, run.
Kira and Sordal, what do you guys got?
Unfortunately, with what I've got planned, he's not going to really be able to. I'm going to run right to here, and I'm going to yell to Sordal, Sordal, get next to me, start teleporting us. Trust me. Okay?
Yeah.
Sordal will run out to here and start preparing teleport, while Kira is going
so
to
he's
use...
doing teleportation circle, right? Because that's the one
Yeah.
he has.
That's the one he has.
Okay.
And Kira is going to use his last 5th level spell, because I assume we're outside of the anti-magic.
You absolutely are.
And I cast Wall of Force to make a 10-foot radius dome around all of us.
Hell
Let's see
yes.
here. Hemispherical dome, radius of up to 10 feet. Let me just find. Yeah. I'm gonna draw that out real quick. Actually, I don't need to draw that out. Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. So Swordall's working on teleportation circle.
Yep.
This last individual, this
He is stuck
guard
in here with
sorts
us.
doesn't move at all.
Does he seem to be alive?
Make an
He
investigation
dominated?
check.
Yeah, can I make an Arcana check to see if he's under a spell?
Make an Arcana check.
8 investigation.
19 Arcana.
The only spell you think is there's some sort of spell just holding this individual up. And looking at that, this individual is already dead.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
I look at
no.
the. Can I go look at one of the other ones? Do they? Oh,
Yeah,
sure,
there have been like one of the corpses is kind of like right at your feet. The body, you don't think it was Stonewall's strike that could. Stonewall hit a cadaver.
This is out of character, but I actually feel much better about this because I wasn't happy about killing just these random guards.
These guys.
Ill issue. Don't be a cop. I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly. A cab.
Hey, Gab.
Nice.
I mean, it's still ACAB. They were census.
Yeah, true.
Exactly.
ASAB.
I was
A-stab.
an assassin. Yeah.
Stab.
Question.
Yeah.
Would my rage have ended at the end of my turn since I didn't hit a hostile creature then?
It would have ended anyway. It doesn't only last like a minute.
I'm gonna say no because you wouldn't have had knowledge that it wasn't a hostile creature, and I know that seems like a real nitpicky thing, but I feel like intent is important.
So if I'm mad at myself, I can hit me.
I'm not gonna go there because that allows you to like do some like spam shit to try and keep your rage going in times when you shouldn't be able to. So I'm gonna say no on that, but maybe not no all the time.
Have to ask these questions. Okay.
I appreciate it.
It's like,
I guess, yeah, since there's no one more to hit, and I'm just going to sit and wait for people to do their stuff then, unless something happens.
Sure. The scraping sounds, these massive things drop into the room.
Okay.
And they don't attack. They go to get ready, and then they back off this wall around them, preventing anything. And you
So-
watch. Okay, go ahead.
so if if like a high level or another mage shows up, could they just like dispel this shit?
They couldn't dispel it. The only thing that can take this down is a disintegration ray, and there's only a couple people around strong enough to use that.
Okay.
I was holding on to this as my ace in the hole, and it lasts as long as it takes him to cast teleportation circle.
All right.
As long as no one hits me, looks at Stonewall.
I was wrong.
I don't hit friends unless they pay me.
Oh, well, all right.
Some friends into that.
This one goes up into the ceiling above, and you can hear rapidly scrape. You hear the sound scrape southwards rapidly.
I'm just gonna re-up on my mage armor while we're waiting for teleportation circle.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna look like the Bright Reaver again.
Okay. I love
Because we might have to fake our way out of this, lads. I'm not sure yet.
We'll see.
So how does? Yeah. So how does? Yeah. So how does this? How did? Sorry.
How does circle work? Can people
Yes.
follow us after?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
After Swordle goes through, it's closed.
What about this? What about this dome thing? Can we shoot through it? Or how does it work?
Treat it like it's an adamantium wall.
Okay.
I am sorry to absolutely just make us sit here like this, but it's better than trying to fight those big ball things.
Oh, I agree. I'm just trying to plan for if anything goes wrong.
And as Sordal's working on this ritual, drawing out a bunch of glyphs and everything on the ground, and he's kind of partially taking up Kira's space a bit as well, because he needs kind of almost the same 10-foot radius circle to do this. Because this is awesome, and I am not going to be fucking pedantic about how you both need the same amount of space. This is cool, and I love what you're doing here. And just he is rapidly going through the motions to do this. Say, well, this dome keeps basically everything out and completely keeps us in. We can't attack anything out there, but they can't get to us in here.
I have a sensor. Anyone got any weed? I can just hotbox this whole all of force right now. Wait, I'm the real.
Did I keep the drugs that we had? No, I didn't keep the drugs.
Sordal just goes, that doesn't sound terrible. I'm not going to lie. It's been a stressful month.
All I have is
Oh, but-
incense.
I mean, I do have this
pulls out his
peanut
tinder
brittle
box.
if anyone wants it. I do have this can of peanut brittle if anyone wants it.
No.
Alright, just thought you might want a snack.
That one has gotten far enough away that its sounds are somewhat inaudible. This one here just kind of rolls over to here and just rolls back. It's very kind of caged tiger going back and forth along the south here.
Darth Maul.
Kind of. Anyone who wants to can make a perception check as it's doing this.
6.
It's
19.
a big thing rolling back and forth there, Stonewall. It's rolling around.
I got a 19.
I got a good.
19. So, Muriel, as you kind of watch it go back and forth, you can see parts of its metal body gleaming, flickering across off some of the light in here. And then finally you notice on a piece of it, the way the light catches it, there is this like ocular lens on there. And you can see it's just continually pointed in y'all's direction, even as this thing rotates.
I point this out, curse, and pull my hood up.
I'm just gonna flip it off.
Stonewall's completely encased in plate mail, so you can't quite see his face or anything, but the eyes through it do narrow as they point this out.
I'm gonna hold. I have bottles of ink as well, so if something goes wrong, I'm ready to throw ink right in this thing's eye.
Kira, well, you and Sordal would both recognize this voice as a voice starts emanating loudly from this contraption rolling back and forth. I didn't expect you to try something so brazen, Kirazura. You instantly recognize the voice of one Castian Oloro.
Who definitely has disintegrate.
But he
Really
can't.
strong enough.
He probably
Head
won't be able to get
of the
here in
senses.
time.
Yep.
Well,
yep.
Jordan, Kira would know. Castian, he's a fighter. He's an Echo
Yeah.
Knight.
He's not a
So,
spellcaster. He's
He is
just
not.
strong.
Oh, good point.
He's incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
This is far more foolish than I thought.
Foolish is unlawfully imprisoning a fellow member of the census.
As I recall, he was aiding and abetting the escape of individuals who were wanted for questioning by the Empire.
Yeah, questioning, you could have just cast sending to me, not send a bunch of armed guards.
You had so much potential.
Suck a dick.
You need what? About 7 more minutes for Sordal's incantation to have
He could suck
efficacy?
7 dicks in that time.
That's true. That's 7 whole dicks you could suck if you're going 1 dick a minute.
If you're any good.
My associate will be with you shortly.
And the only thing he's good at is lying to me my entire life.
Oh, I don't know if you know this associate. Quite the formidable practitioner of the arcane.
There it
That
is.
mentor of yours is... If they haven't crossed each other's paths, I know he's heard of him. And he will quickly find where you all are. I mean, he found that reservoir in the mountains.
Hold on.
He
Sorry.
found the one in the assemblage.
Ah. So he's the one that caused the genocide of my friend's people.
Which is why I'm freaking out. Motherfucker! Son of a piece of... Okay.
An unfortunate side effect.
Unfortunate is what
Of
I'm gonna do to you
prosperity.
once I get out of here.
I will not make your death swift.
That's
Those
what I
days
was
are
gonna
behind
say to
us.
you.
It's a shame I can't be there now. I would enjoy personally taking Sordal back to his cell.
I mean, it's not gonna happen, so you'd enjoy nothing.
This is true. He very likely will not survive what is coming your way.
Nah, we're just all gonna get the hell out of here and then, handle all of your bullshit.
Pieces of you will.
Stonevald, take another 15 points of healing while we're here.
Thank you.
Yeah, did anyone else get hit?
Yeah, but
Sordal did.
I'm only down 6 points. Sordal's probably hurt worse.
Okay. Okay, Sordal.
Sordal, okay.
Sordal's gonna take 10 points of healing.
See, Castian, there's an interesting thing about all of this. You can only lie for so long until justice finds you.
God.
Justice. Justice is an overrated word that sits in the hands of those in power.
Justice.
You don't understand who has power here.
No, I do. I think it's you that's mistaken.
And what power do you think you have?
Knowledge. And then a rainbow
Oh.
pops up behind me.
Nice. Very nice. Give yourself inspiration for that. Give yourself fucking inspiration for that. Oh, yes. Your knowledge of what happened all those years ago. It is delightful that you think that has any value. Obviously, it's possible the current emperor might have interest in that, but I believe there's going to be a job opening soon.
Ah,
We've already chosen his replacement.
it's really unfortunate. You shouldn't do that until someone's already left their job, because you're setting someone else for failure otherwise.
Oh, the one we've selected has experience in this job. He was quite efficient at expanding our territory during his reign.
You're really gonna do the bullshit of reviving the old emperor? That's what you're gonna do? With your old man ass? That's what you think is the good plan, is to put someone from a past regime that did not work back into power? You think that's a good idea, just having an old guy running everything?
Enthusiasm is wasted on the young.
It makes no sense. Because you are supposed to get smarter as you get older, and that's the dumbest fucking plan I've ever heard.
Are you done talking to this robot's testicle yet?
I mean, as much as I love quips, they've all been kind of used.
No, keep talking. We only have 4 minutes now. So if you have time to kill, take it. Take it.
Yeah, I mean, basically, the only thing I can think to fill time with now is a string of fuck yous to you, Cassian, for every birthday that you showed up and said you cared about me and brought me a gift, knowing that you murdered my father and you're the reason why I didn't have a dad.
We will settle this one day.
I'm gonna cut your fucking head off.
Don't miss. And as
Oh,
he
I
says
never do.
that, this one will roll here, and it will rapidly it begins whirring in its spot, and you can tell the spinning is faced away from you, and it begins spinning faster and faster, and it just rockets down away from you all, shredding these doors off of their hinges, and you can actually see in the distance there are some. Gotta be on the GM layer to do that. Some individuals that are down there that they don't even attempt to move as this thing shoots down there, and they are all just mowed down.
Well, I'm gonna spend an action to drop my Bastion of Law on Sordal.
Okay.
So you're gonna see this purplish aura drop around him for all 5 of my sorcery points that are left.
Okay.
Each one of those is a D8, a D8 that he can expel to reduce damage on him.
Nice. That's nifty.
Muriel is, if you'll allow this, because I have a disguise kit, I want to say I spent this time while the boys were having a domestic to change up my appearance a little bit, and the next time you look over, I would say it's something just like really basic, like has tied a scarf over her hair, and like just looks a little bit different, and stands up, and in a new voice you haven't heard before is like, so we protect Elephant Man so we can get the fuck out
Exactly.
when bad thing shows up.
and Kira is just shaking.
Like scared or enraged?
Rage.
Okay.
Could we see this guy through the testicle, or were we just hearing him?
You were just hearing.
Okay.
Could we see this guy through the testicle? I love Dungeons and Dragons because it makes sentences like that a reality.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
I've got his voice,
okay.
at the very least.
Swordall is continuing on the work to try and cast the spell. You know you are within the final minute. The conversation that took place with Castian having you a little... I don't think any of you would be absolutely certain exactly how much longer it was going to take. And you will hear Swordall, like, he glances up slightly, never stopping what he's doing. And you just hear him say, "Incoming." As he says that, there is a flash of light. And appearing in the room is an orcish man, quite aged, wearing mage's robes. Looks over. I know this spell. It's inconvenient and makes it difficult for me to have a conversation with you. And he will extend his finger, and a beam comes off his finger, striking the wall of force.
Of course it does.
And he will disintegrate it.
Yeah.
I would really like to tag Siobhan in, if that's just,
Yeah.
She just wants to have a conversation with this particular guy.
He goes, "Now, you all die." And we need to roll initiative.
Yep.
He's got advantage.
There we go.
God damn it!
Kira's speedy today.
Alrighty, let me... Oh yeah, I can do this thing right here. Okay. 25 to 20.
23.
Dang.
Nice.
Kira is speedy today. He ran away with my voice.
15 to 10.
13.
Also,
There was-
also 13.
There was a range that was skipped of 15 to 20.
Oh yeah,
and
would you get?
I had 17.
Okay. What's your dex there, Stonefall?
My dex is +1, so 13.
Okay. So I'm actually going to put you at 16 just because Thrudar also got a 17, but he has a higher dex than you. Muriel, you said you got a 13, and so did Torvar.
Yeah, I assume my
Yes.
dex is higher.
Your
It
dex is much higher, yes.
And what does Swordall get?
I didn't assume Swordall was going to be in this fight because he is going to cast Teleportation Circle. But he got a 14.
Okay.
Fuck.
Some
Completely
put in
last in the
15.
initiative.
Yeah, this is bad.
I didn't even roll that bad.
Okay, top of the round. Kira, you are up as this individual appears before you.
You know, I've got no time for all of your nonsense, but I have a friend that really, really wants for their weapon to meet your neck. And I will cast Mage Cage. So, strength saving throw.
Counterspell.
Okay.
Level 4.
Okay. You can counterspell me. I don't want him to counterspell someone else.
I would rule that he can't counterspell Swordall because Swordall's past the beginning to cast this phase.
Oh no, I was talking about Tonarvar.
Oh, fair. Gotcha. Anything else for your turn there, Kira?
I think I'll just step up here to be in the way.
Awesome.
What am I doing?
I don't know. We'll find out in a minute.
Yeah, we'll
in a
find
little bit
out.
here. That makes it Thurudar, the orc wizard's turn, and he just looks over at Swordall. He goes, "You are going nowhere," and he is going to cast Feeble Mind on Swordall.
Shit.
Okay. What save is that?
That would be an intelligence saving throw,
Well, at least there's that.
unless anybody's trying to counterspell it.
That's a 22 intelligence save for Sordal.
Yeah.
Thank fuck.
Feeble Mind will
Okay.
not take effect.
Thank
Swordall's still
fuck.
going to take damage though, because Feeble Mind damages whether or not it lands.
Yep.
So Swordall, ooh, that's not a small amount of damage. He takes 16 points of psychic damage.
He's going to burn 3 of my 5 wards to reduce that to nothing.
Nice. That means he will not have to make a concentration check as Thurudar
Exactly.
sends energy outwards, try and cast Feeble Mind, and the protection you put around him, you watch as Swordall just fights it off, a very skilled wizard in his own right, and continues on with what he's doing. That could have been a very clutch protection thing you just put on him.
I
'Cause
made
I thought
plans, Bjorn.
that'd have been a really funny way to take away your teleportation circle, is to Feeble Mind the motherfucker.
I mean, it would have been really funny.
That was my 8th level spell. And I used my 7th level spell to get here.
Yeah, for
And my
Sunday.
6th one to break that
break the-
cage.
Yep.
That's okay.
Hey, do you have a 9th level spell over there?
You'll find out.
Okay.
When he wishes for his arms back, we'll find out.
Well, Stonewall, it's your turn.
I'm so hot.
So, I'm guessing the force cage is down.
It is down.
Yeah.
It was disintegrated and it's gone.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage.
He's gonna run over and get right into this guy's face, and he's going to attempt to shove him to the ground.
Okay.
15 athletics check.
As a fail, I will. He'll get pushed prone. So he's on his back. He's prone.
All right, and then I will swing my great axe down, attempting to cut off one of his hands.
Great.
Ooh,
Does 27 hit?
27 hits. Go ahead and give me damage.
11 damage, and I'm not raging yet, so that's it.
Okay. It's 11 points. Like you shove him to the ground, bring the axe down, and it hits him. You know wizards are often quite frail. This guy feels pretty sturdy, even though he's really old. It hurt, but he can take it.
it's freaking half orc.
Would be disappointed if he died too fast. And I think that's all I'll do for now.
Alrighty. End of your turn. That makes it Muriel's turn with Tonarvar on deck.
Okay. Oh man. Well, I got Stony here, giving me advantage.
He doesn't give you advantage. He just, like, an adjacent ally doesn't give you advantage. It just gives you sneak attack if you
Oh, right,
hit.
right, right.
However, you can't get
Damn
sneak
it.
attack on a ranged attack right now because he is prone, and ranged attacks on prone creatures are at disadvantage.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sucks. Oh well. So I have to roll twice and take the lower.
Right, and even if it hits, you do not get sneak attack because you cannot have sneak attack when you roll a disadvantage.
That's okay. I don't think I'm gonna hit.
If I used my bonus action or my reaction to restore balance and not make that disadvantage, would she still be able to do sneak attack?
Yes.
Then that is what I will do.
I'm gonna re-roll if that's okay, because I rolled 2 at the same time, so I don't know which ones.
Then you would need to just roll 1 die. Perfect.
Yeah. Oh shit. That's not good. I'm gonna guess a 13 doesn't hit. Oh, I have inspiration. I'm using it right the fuck now.
Okay, so go ahead and re-roll.
And come on. Oh fuck yeah. Okay, that's a 26 to hit.
26 will hit. Go ahead and give me that damage with sneak attack. As
Woo!
Kira, like you'll watch, Muriel, you want to take this shot. Kira, you seeing it, you're able to send out some of this clockwork soul energy that resides within you, and Muriel, you just kind of feel it just balance and almost just help restore just the aim that you're trying to get. This individual kind of writhing on the ground. Yeah, give me damage.
Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. 6, 12, 26, 29, 29 plus 7, 36.
Ooh, nice. 36 points of damage as this arrow pierces into him. You can hear him cry out, very much in pain. He did not like that.
And I don't really feel like there's any place for me to hide, quite frankly. But yeah, I don't really think there's any place for me to hide.
No,
like,
not really.
I could kind of, yeah, I'm gonna stay where I am, kind of behind. I think that's Sordal that I'm behind, or is that Tonravar?
You're behind Tonravar right now.
Tonravar.
Where the fuck's Sordal?
Sordal's this blue dude right here.
Oh, okay. In that case, I will. You know what? I know enough about mages to be like, perhaps not be so clumped up, so I'm gonna go right here around this corner, if that's okay.
Love it.
I don't know if I can hide from there. Probably not.
Go ahead and make a stealth check, because that's an actual raised area, so you can actually try and hide underneath that thing.
Okay. That is, okay. 29.
Okay, you feel fairly well hidden. At the end of your turn, Thurudar is going to take a legendary action.
Piece of shit.
Stand up, I hope.
Stoneball, you said that you're wearing all this, like, big, heavy armor, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
No. Oh, no.
Made of metal, right?
No.
Mithril.
Mithril, that's type of metal.
Technically.
So he's laying there on the ground, and he's going to reach over and grab your ankle, and he's going to try and cast Shocking Grasp on you.
Stand up, cunt.
Fun stuff.
So that is a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Lovely. So you can take... This will be fun. Let's see here. 11, but 17 points of lightning damage as he grabs your ankle and sends this jolt up through it. That makes it Tonravar's turn. For some reason, Swordall got skipped, but that's okay. We're going to keep him at the end of initiative order for flavor reasons.
Okay.
So Tonravar, it is your turn.
Okay.
I mean, all
And this
Sordal's
guy's-
doing for his turn anyways, continuing to cast a spell.
Yeah,
Right. This guy, so he's prone still.
correct.
Okay, that's so annoying. All right, then I am. Well, there's no point in me being the fucking Bright Reaver anymore. That's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's not helping. So I'm gonna drop being the Bright Reaver, and I go back to that weird sort of alien solar sort of look.
Love
And I consume. I light up. So I am going to shed bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for additional 10 feet.
Yeah.
And just and all of my eyes and through my nose and ears and mouth, it just my hair stands up and it's just light. And I was going to cast Guiding Bolt, but I'm at disadvantage because this fucker's still on his back for no reason. So, I'm gonna give up the ghost here, and I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast instead.
Yes.
That's still a disadvantage, but it's not
Yep.
me wasting a spell slot, so... 19 to hit on the first one.
Shield.
Okay. What, does 20 hit?
I don't think he can use shield. Because didn't he use his reaction to counterspell me?
He used that before his turn.
Oh, that's right.
So guys, 20 hits exactly with shield, so the second one does
Okay.
hit.
Suck my dick.
I want to point out to you guys while you're struggling with this prone situation, if you were to walk up to him, it would no longer be a disadvantage attack.
It would still be disadvantage, it's still a range attack because
It's a ranged attack.
Oh,
So
because
yes,
it's
it
yeah,
would.
okay.
And I'm not gonna get next to this guy. What the fuck? I've got 10 hit points, for God's sakes. I'll die. Okay. I don't actually have 10 hit. I have more hit points than that. Okay, so that's going to be 14 force damage, and because I am lit up, it's going to be an additional 4 radiant damage.
Okay.
Plus, because of my radiant soul, when I deal radiant damage, I can add +4.
Nice.
So that's going to be an 8 radiant damage total.
Damn.
For 22 points total.
So you will all see Tonravar back to this original form of theirs, throws out the first Eldritch Blast, and he's able to get a shield up. And Tonravar, all that did for you, because he's on his back, it just gave you a bigger target. And so firing your second Eldritch Blast, you guys can actually see this arcane shield shatter as it collides with Thurudar's chest. He did not like that at all.
Oh, so that's why they yelled,
Sordal will use his turn to continue concentrating on the spell. Top of the round, Kira, you are up.
Yep. I'm just gonna waltz on up to here,
Yeah.
and I'm going to stab the motherfucker with an icebound blade.
Great.
Hell
Make your attack
yeah.
roll.
Get his ass.
With advantage?
This is at advantage, yeah?
It is. It is.
So that's so close. 22 to hit.
22 does hit.
All right, so that's... Here we go with all the math. It's 7 points of regular stab.
Okay.
3 points of lightning.
Okay.
And 4 points of frost.
Nice. So you go up swinging with advantage, doing some significant damage here. He definitely did not like that one bit. Anything else for your turn?
I'm just gonna, as my sword is stabbed into him, just gonna lean in a little bit. Siobhan's gonna be so mad she wasn't here to kill you.
Can confirm.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, before it gets to his, he will take a legendary action to move up to his speed value without provoking opportunity attacks. Half of that's getting up, so he can move to there.
Into the
Into the
anti-magic field?
anti-magic field.
It's alright, because it's now his turn. Just going to get up to...
Did I get to have an attack of opportunity there?
No, because
No,
his
that's his
legendary
whole
action
ability.
allowed him to
sorry.
ignore those. Yeah, he can't get... Oh, I don't want to waste that. Let's get... He's going to move to right there. And... I don't have that spell anymore. Yeah. that's fun. He is going to... We're going to upcast, and we're going to drop a 5th level lightning bolt on Tonravar and Stonewall. I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Sure it wouldn't possibly be Tonravar and me?
Correct.
I'm gonna use my inspiration that I've been saving this whole fucking time to re-roll that.
Okay.
I don't know why my roll isn't going through. 1 second.
Sure.
Does a 14 do it?
14 will fail.
Okay.
I also fail.
Shitty.
20, 30,
Hate that.
35, 38 points of lightning damage to both of you.
Ooh.
So that will absolutely tear through you all.
I'm coming, Freya.
And as a bonus action, he is going to... Where is it at? That doesn't help. Ah, there it is. He is going to drink a healing potion.
Piece of shit.
Cocksucker.
Mhm.
Choke on it.
Okay, and... Alright, I'll close some of his wounds a bit. That is his turn, which makes it Stonewall's turn with Muriel on deck. This massive bolt of lightning arcing out, tearing through Tornavar, and it looks like it's coming towards you, Kira, and it just arcs off right into Stonewall. You're not sure if that was the arcing of the spell deliberately, or if it was his armor that just drew it in, but it lit up Stonewall pretty well.
Okay. Stonewall is going to use a bonus action to drink a potion of healing greater.
Okay,
He's going to get healed for 14.
nice.
Okay.
Looking a little rough there, Stony.
Oh, I was, yes. Still looking rough, but a little
I
better.
believe it.
And then I'm going to run over there and try to smash him into the door he's standing in front of.
Okay.
Make 2 attacks against him.
All right, make some attack rolls.
23 and 28.
Yeah, those will both hit. Give me some damage.
Yes.
7. Damn it. And 14.
74, so 21 points of damage total.
Yes,
Not
slashing.
Take these 2 swings. He's a bit more lithe than he looks. The damage sticking, but he definitely did not enjoy that. Anything else for your turn?
I'll yell in his face, "You will stop running from me!" And that will be it.
It's good to see you again. He will use a legendary action to hit you with a shocking grasp.
Fuck this guy.
Let's see here. Okay, that's a 28 to hit.
Oh, look at me. I've got legendary actions.
Isn't it great? The 16 points of lightning damage as he reaches out and shocks you with his grasp. Hence the name.
I'm going to
Shocking
use
grasp.
my reaction to reduce that damage
Okay.
by 7. So that's
Yeah,
6 damage
so-
total.
This would be 5. It was how much? It was 16 total.
9.
So you reduce it to 9.
Okay.
Are you still up?
I am still up.
Alrighty. That makes it Muriel's turn with Tonravar on deck.
And that gives me advantage because of... Not advantage.
He's
Keep doing
standing and I'm next to him. Y'all got advantage.
Nope,
I know.
that does not grant
What?
advantage.
You were hidden with a 29. I'm going to assume that he did not see you.
You have advantage because you're hidden,
Yes.
Muriel. But
That's what I was...
you get sneak attack if someone's next to him.
Yes.
I don't do flanking.
I understand.
Gotcha.
Okay, that is a it is a 29 to hit.
Yeah, I don't think I have a creature you don't hit with that.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Bjorn. I hit him with an icebound blade.
Go and roll that damage.
Yeah. When he moved, he should have taken another 11 points of frost damage.
Cool.
Yeah, get his ass.
That's fine.
Just forgetting about my damage. What am I, an amateur?
Truly. Hey, sorcerer, do you have counterspell?
Not yet.
Muriel, did you ever tell me how much damage that was?
Oh, I was waiting for him. Okay. So, sorry, I got 33.
33 points of damage? Very nice. That's the end of your turn there?
Well, I'm gonna try to figure out, because I figure he knows where I am now.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know that there's. I just don't want to be where I am, so I'm gonna dash out and move over. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm gonna try to hide again on the other side.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
A million.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to spend 2 legendary actions, and you will all see as he disappears.
Boo.
It's your turn. Oh, go ahead. Yes, Muriel. Sorry.
Sorry, I said a million because I rolled an 18 and I didn't bother to do the math, but it's 18 plus 13, so,
Cool. 31.
Yeah. So
That makes it Tonervar's turn.
Okay, do I think that he went invisible, or do I think that he teleported, or that he, blinked?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Bad. Real bad.
You have no
6.
idea.
Fuck.
Could be a lot of things.
Well, that's so annoying of him. Well, what do I do then? Sorry, you just, I had a very simple idea here,
Yeah.
and I don't do anything. I'm a warlock.
I thought you were a cleric this whole time.
You can be 2 things. You don't know.
Things can be 2 things. You're right.
Things can be 2 things. Great. This is so fucking annoying. So what? You know what? Fuck this. I was holding that goddamn ink to put on the stupid spinner thing. I'm gonna throw it in the exact same place that guy just was.
All right. Roll 2d20. Take the lower result. I'm going to call this your action.
Yeah. Still pretty good.
Okay.
Still pretty good.
What'd you get?
A 16?
Okay. You throw this ink out there. It hits off of something, and it hits the ground, and it shatters on the ground, but... So this isn't going to be like throwing flour on the Invisible Man.
No,
Now you can see him, but...
It didn't hit the wall.
It did not hit the wall. And
He's still there.
He's definitely still there.
Okay.
And there's a chance he'll leave some boot prints if he goes running around.
I'm not worried about that. I just was confirming he was still there, so
Absolutely
I can
still
tell
there.
that to Kira,
Yep.
who can make attacks at disadvantage as opposed to not being able to take attacks at him at all.
Absolutely still there.
So I will do that at least. Still there. I am going to fuck myself. That's it. That's all I got.
Cool. That is a
Quite the
free
show
action.
we're getting.
That is a
Yeah.
free action.
I'm gonna back up one, I guess. Great.
Okay.
That's it.
Swordall is going to continue focusing on the spell, but you all hear him say, "Not much longer. Just hold him." Kira, it's your turn.
Yeah. So at least
Probably.
muting my disgusting cough from the stream.
Thank you.
Sorry that you all still had to hear it.
It happens.
But so Kira's still there, and I'm gonna run up here, and right hip pouch is my potion of healing. Stoneball, feel free to use it. And I'm going to cast Mage Cage on that square, because Mage Cage is targeted on a 5-foot square.
It is.
So he can either take his reaction and try and counterspell it, or it's a 16 strength save.
Strength saving throw. I'm going to use a legendary resistance.
Yes,
Of
you are.
course you will.
Yep.
Bitch.
Cool. Does
Yeah.
that count as something that would dispel his invisibility?
No. I will say it that much will confirm that he was definitely there, as you will see the arcane bars reach out, and you can just sort of see like an arm hit against it. Like it briefly causes his arm to like appear as he just shatters the cage.
Rude.
Yep. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's all.
Alrighty. He was bloodied. I'm going to say was, because he's going to drink another potion of healing.
Not that we know that.
That's
Exactly.
right. Let's drink one of them. Let's drink one of his big ones.
No.
Yep. And oh, let's see here. It is his turn. He's going to go there, and he will appear, because he has to appear to
Shit, hate it.
create a spell. Well, he doesn't know you're there, Muriel, so that doesn't make sense. Well, he would do something to cover as much ground as possible. I can hit Kira, or I can hit Muriel. We're going to... Let's go.
I mean, I think he would try to hit Kira because he knows that Kira's there, right?
Yeah.
I have
So-
evasion and shit though, so.
I mean, yeah, just
Yeah, but
Yeah, he's gonna go from here, and I need Tonravar, Swordall, Stoneval, Kira to all make Constitution saving throws, please.
okie doke.
But not me.
No,
He's doing straight, yeah.
well, he's doing a cone, but well, actually, because if he can get those stairs with a cone,
Wow.
he would. He's
I mean,
got a fucking 20 intelligence. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can do. I'm gonna do a cone where you would be at. I would give you your con save with advantage.
Okay.
Let me see if I can.
Between rolls and bonuses,
No, I
Kira
have
and
to miss
Swordle
both
are
Stoneval.
both the same roll.
Oh, what'd you get?
18s.
Those are failures.
Yikes.
Suck every dick.
How about Stoneval and Tonravar?
Stonewall just rolled a 2, so 9.
Okay.
Yikes.
Stonewall can't roll tonight.
well, Tonravar rolled a natural 20 for 24.
Okay. So you're the one who will take half damage on this.
Stonewall should put his dice in jail.
Seriously.
Alrighty.
Beat it to
so
Rosie.
it's 10, 25, 30. All of you take 41 points
Ooh.
of cold damage. Half for Stonewall, because you're a Goliath, I believe.
Yes.
And half for Tone Revar, because you saved. So you would each take 20 points of cold damage.
I'm going to reduce that by 12, a d12.
And my last 2 wards pop, reducing it by 12.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I reduced it by 9.
that 41 gets reduced to 29. So that means Swordall has to make a concentration check.
Oh god. Oh god.
DC is 14. It's a
14.
Constitution saving throw.
It's just got to be a 12 on the die, friends.
So I took 20 damage.
And that's a 14.
Yeah.
So 16 in total.
Swordall is fine. He's able to still focus on this. Yeah, that sounds correct on the damage there, Stonewall.
Okay, so I reduced that by 9 to 11. He's still standing.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Not by a lot, but he is standing.
I'm shocked.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm shocked that Tone Revar is still standing, but glad.
I have a 19 Constitution, baby.
Woo,
A
smart.
lot of hit points.
I've got a lot of hit points. Not at the moment, but in general.
I know that feeling.
Uh-huh.
All right. He's okay. I've still got my evac if I need it. Yeah, that makes it Stonewall's turn.
Okay, Stonewall is switching dice, first of all. Second of all, so he's invisible or he is visible?
He is very visible. I should point out this. This is bad on me. I should point out one other thing about what that initial burst in the anti-magic field did. I forgot to mention its secondary effect, and that is on me, and I apologize. Those of you who have Death Ward on you, your Death Wards have been dispelled.
Oh shit.
Well, I
and
already lost
Stonewall-
mine a while ago.
Yep, you didn't have it anyway, so it didn't matter.
So Stonewall's going to go
I knew
down.
some of you did, some of you didn't. I couldn't remember who, but I was like, ooh, let's
Yeah.
just say this before a thing
Yeah.
that might just happen here in a minute.
I had still had mine.
Me
More
too.
you know.
Could you
Okay,
wait for his next turn before he does bullshit, please? Please?
Oh,
Would you let me do a single thing
You will
before
get
he does
the
his next
turn.
bullshit?
don't you
Please.
worry. Don't you worry.
Stonewall is going to run over.
Yeah.
He's going to do a 25 and a natural 20 for a 30 to hit.
Those both hit. Give me the damage, and don't forget your brutal critical.
Trust me, I will not.
End this man.
Gotta find my d12, 1 second.
Yeah. When barbarians hit, bad things happen.
20 plus 12 for 32 damage.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Here we go. And Stonewall just yells in his face, "Stop shocking me!"
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
I'm gonna use legendary action to shocking grasp.
Oh, bitch.
It's a 26 to hit.
Absolute bitch.
It's gonna hit, and he's gonna go down if you do like any damage.
Well, I did some damage. I did 20 points of lightning damage.
Jesus!
Reaches out, and he just goes, "Fuck you!"
Well, I am down.
Stonewall falls to the ground, unconscious. Muriel, it is your turn. Actually, as Stonewall hits the ground, Thrudar will look down at him and goes, "No one will remember you."
Jesus.
He was already asleep. He didn't hear it.
That's fine. That was more for your allies.
It's like, you can't hurt my feelings. Okay. Oh, I don't get sneak attack, which is a bummer.
right.
But,
I mean, you were pretty hidden.
Sure, yeah, because he see me.
No, I can't see you. You rolled over a 30. Like, I don't even know that you're aware where your character is at this point because you rolled a fucking 30.
I am John Cena. Just, you can't see me. Okay, so that I do get advantage.
Yes.
That is 26 to hit.
Yeah, that just might hit.
Okay, and if I have advantage, I have sneak attack or no?
Yes.
Okay. Damn, assassins are cool.
They are.
Okay, so that's a zillion dice again. Oh. 6. And 6 is 12. And 6 is 18.
Nice.
And wait, I'm still going. And 4. 18 plus 4 is 22. And plus 7, so 29.
Damn. Yeah, this arrow coming out doing non-insignificant damage to this bastard. Definitely hurt.
And I'm just picturing. Sorry, I'm just picturing because Muriel didn't like that. That was fucked up. That was a fucked up thing for him to say that nobody will remember you. So I'm in my head. I'm thinking of the scene from Fight Club. His name is Robert Paulson.
Okay.
So, but she's not saying that out loud because she's smarter than that, and she's
Sure.
going to run and hide again, if at all possible.
It's definitely possible.
So as this ugly bitch is writhing in pain, yeah, I'm just going back to the other spot, and that is a. Oh no! I did not roll well on my stealth this time. That's a 17.
17. You don't feel quite so good about it this time.
I don't, but I would like to point out that I did say that my hood was up, which means any perception check against me is at disadvantage.
You don't feel quite so good about it this time.
That's fair. That's fair.
And because of that, at the end of your turn, he is going to take a legendary action to take a shot on you. Because now I can finally see you. The firebolt, that is a 21 to hit.
But the uncanny dodge.
Okay, so take half damage on this. Okay, let's see here. 17, 23, 24. 24 points of fire damage, halved to 12.
Yikes.
As he shoots a firebolt into you. That makes it Tonravar's turn.
Oh, finally.
Fuck him up.
Been waiting for this.
Okay. First things first, I'm going to use my bonus action to use my final D6 of healing light to bring Stonewall back up.
Okay.
You have 3 hit points.
Stonewall is conscious.
Congratulations. And then I am going to do I'm going to do the exact same movement that I do when I make an Eldritch Blast. It is, by the way, coming out of my giant ass holy symbol.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm not casting Eldritch Blast. I am casting Guiding Bolts.
Uh-oh.
Huh.
Yeah. Does a 27 hit?
Woo!
Now, as he takes more damage, I get to add that to his armor class, which means, yes, it still fucking hits. Yes.
Cool.
I don't have enough DM bullshit in my cargo shorts to make that attack miss.
Because I'm not a normal cleric. That's going to be cast at 5th level.
I know.
So that is going to be 11, 15, 17, 27, 33,
Woo!
plus 4 because I am because of my radiant consumption. So that is, what did I just say, 33?
Yeah.
37. I had another 4 because of my radiant soul.
Yeah, you
41
do. Yeah.
points of radiant damage.
Hell yeah.
Not hell.
Directly into his fucking face.
You send this huge blast of radiant energy out of your holy symbol. He had clocked that you clearly weren't a cleric, despite some of the clothes you wear. He was quite aware that you were a warlock. He wasn't fully ready for that, as this huge radiant blast almost knocks him off his feet, and he spits a huge wad of blood on the ground. You'll pay for that.
I'm broke.
That's hot. Oh my god.
How
Fully-
right you are.
Just went Super Saiyan on his ass.
Sordal, for his turn, he reaches the end of it, and you will watch as this arcane gate begins to open up, this teleportation circle. On your turn, you can go through it. It will last one round.
Oh, Jesus.
If he goes through at the end of his turn, and that is when it ends. Sordal goes, I have to stay to hold the gate. Get through. Kira, actually, and at the end of Sordal's turn, Thurudar is going to use one more legendary action. That hurt, Tonarvar. Of course, you've been shooting me with arrows a lot too, Muriel. I got to shoot one of you. Even, Muriel, odd, Tonarvar. That's a 4. Here comes another firebolt, Muriel. To be a 27 to hit.
Uncanny dodge!
You can only do that once because it's a
Oh,
reaction.
you're right. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Let's see here. 22 points of fire damage as he throws a firebolt at you.
You're still up?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, Kira, it's your turn.
I'm bloody.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move right to the portal.
Okay.
Didn't get better. I'm gonna move right to the portal. I'm gonna use my action to cast Mage Cage on him one more time.
Ready? I'm going to use another legendary resistance.
Of course you will.
Honk.
And I'm gonna step through the portal.
Alrighty. Kira is off
Kira's out of here.
the map.
Good luck, everybody.
That makes it Thurudar's turn. He looks at you, Tornavar, and he just goes, goodbye. And he's going to cast Power Word Kill. Tornavar, what are your last words?
Oh no. What the fuck?
That's okay. I'm going to my god, and you're going straight to hell.
Monica gets inspiration in the next game. They play with me for that.
That was very cool.
Sordal,
I have 3
unfortunately,
hit points. What a
Sordal-
waste of a spell.
Sordal does not have. He does not have counterspell. Otherwise, he would have done something about that. Yeah, you kept getting people back up, and you hit him with the biggest nuke anyone's hit him with. You weren't going anywhere. And for his bonus action, he's going to drink his last potion.
The next person to hit this fucker has advantage, by the way.
That's true.
Yep.
Okay. Let's give him his healing there. Stonewall, it is your turn.
So just saw Tomvar go down.
Yep.
Muriel still needs to make it through, and so does Sordal. How bloody does he look?
Sordal?
Oh, no, the...
Urudar, he
Urudar.
looked incredibly bloodied. He still looks very bloodied. He drank a very large potion.
Okay, and so...
Like, it's the kind of healing potion you think that if you ordered it at Taco Bell, would probably come with guac and sour cream.
Fair enough. Stoneball is going to keep fighting him. Needs
Okay.
to make sure everyone else makes it through the gate. We're going to say a 29 and with advantage, right?
The first one will be
advantage.
with advantage.
The second one will not. Okay.
Fuck it. No, you can have both advantage. That did so much damage, and Tonravar just got killed. I'm rule of cooling this. Tonravar's essence is still thrumming throughout this. Tonravar is giving you advantage on both these attacks, my dude.
Yes.
Thank you, Tonravar, because that's a 29 and a 30, which was a crit again to hit.
Yes.
Give me the damage.
My corpse is still lit up.
Math's hard sometimes. That would be 18 plus 18 for 36.
36. You hit these two massive strikes. He is hurt. He's having trouble staying up. You are aware, it would have been explained, Stonefall, if you do not go through on your turn, there is no going through.
Okay, and that's all that is.
So
Stonefall's going to
up to you.
fuck it, he's gonna run through. He's gonna turn and try to run through.
I'm gonna take an opportunity attack.
I figured you would.
To do this. Do I have to look at my feats real quick. Can I do a spell as part of that? I can't. Okay, he doesn't have that spell. He will miss. As he swings out with his staff, and it just clangs off of your armor.
Love it.
So Stonefall is through. He is going to. Well, you're the last. You and Swordall are both here.
Is
Man.
it my turn?
Well, I'm gonna take a legendary action.
Oh, sure.
I don't think I can stop Swordall, but I can try and kill Muriel.
Mean.
Firebolt. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to uncanny dodge.
Yeah, you had your turn again.
Yes, yeah, you've had your turn since then, haven't you?
Yeah, because the last time I couldn't do it because
Oh, sorry. You can't uncanny dodge.
So I have it back.
20 points of fire damage. You take 10.
Okay.
Are you up?
Now
Yeah.
it's Muriel's turn.
Okay. Would I be able to grab Tonravar and try to drag her through the portal?
You're welcome to try. It's gonna be an athletics. I would say it's let's see here, because it's double movement to drag something. Tonravar, you're not very heavy.
I'm very small, actually.
And they
I'm
died
90
right next to
pounds.
the
I'm fairly
portal.
wayfish.
You know what?
Yeah.
I would say with your action, you could grab, drag. Even if it was a movement thing, you could bonus action for cunning action, rogue. No, I would say it'd be your action to grab Tonravar's body.
Okay. Yeah, so I am 15 feet to get to her. I am going to grab her. I'm going to look over at Thuradar and say, "Be seeing ya." And I'm going to go through the portal.
Oh fuck, I like that. Okay, keep Muriel in the existence of this campaign world. I understand. Okay. It would be Tonravar, but Tonravar is very dead.
Why has everybody else disappeared off of this thing?
I think they deleted their tokens.
Oh. Well, I don't know how to do that.
You just click on your token
fancy.
and hit delete. And you press the delete key, you'll disappear.
That's
I'm
fucking
just
dramatic.
hiding under
Okay.
Swordall.
Yep.
Ew.
So that brings it to the final person here. Jordan, what does Swordall do in this last moment before stepping through the portal?
Just a big sigh and jumps through.
the portal closing behind this Loxodon wizard. I should ask, because I have no idea, where was Sordal taking them?
Kira never said anything, so it would have fully been up to Sordal's choice. And I figure for Sordal, it would either be somewhere outside of the Empire, probably the closest place that he knows to where Kira had told him he was, assuming to try and get Kira back to his allies. Either that, or it's the basement of Auntie's.
I would say back to the place he brought us the last time he teleported us to that shack.
No. No. I know where you guys go. The arcane energy of this gate dissipating around you all. You are in a large stone chamber. It's a large window on one side, and looking out from here, you hear what's out there before you see it. As you can loudly hear the cawing of some ravens outside of this place.
How would he know to bring us there? Cool. Go ahead.
How would he know to bring you where?
To the Tower of the Ravens?
No one said you were in the Tower of the Raven.
Okay, my bad.
Unrelated.
You are in the same continent as the Tower of the Raven, but the raven is the national bird of the kingdom of Eyjafjall. But no, you are not in the tower. Looking out this window, you can see a large expanse of trees. And far, far, far off in the distance, you can see just the hint of what looks like a mountain range. And Sordal will turn to you all. I had to go with a place I knew I had allies, and somewhere that I didn't think we would be disturbed.
Sorry, real quick. As soon as she got through, Muriel would have gone to grab the healing potion that Kira told her about and try to feed it to Tonarvar.
Does nothing.
Say, shite.
Yes, that was unexpected. In my studies, I have heard of such an arcane weapon to kill with a word. It was believed to be impossible. At least, impossible for any mortal to do. It
Frankly, I don't know if she'd want it. Like she said, she was going to her god. I just
can always
not.
be attempted. The soul has to be willing. One cannot force a soul to rejoin with its physical form. If Tonravar's time with mortality has ended, and they are content being beyond, that is fine. I don't know if you've been here since you've been old enough to be aware where here is, Kira. I guess I could say welcome home. We are in the city of Lower Armistice, the border city between the Kingdom of Aefiol and the Thanamirian Empire. It is neutral ground, and it is where I met Kira's father for the first time. I still have some allies here, and I have many allies in this nation. The best news is we are in southern Aefiol, or southern Armistice, which is within the border of Aefiol. Thanamirian troops are not shown much kindness here, and thus they stay to the northern side. The most important things are that you are still alive, Kira, that not only did you two make it, we have the body of your third compatriot. If they wish to be more alive once again, I have some connections. We can do something about that. And also, that won't be a problem between the two of us. But there's something bigger at hand. Everything they spoke of. My gods. I was going to say the only way to potentially bring back one who has been dead as long and at the age that Emperor Vilmos was, if that's their intent, it would take... Well, that orc is no stranger to necromancy, but that's only half of the equation. It would also take a powerful practitioner of blood magic. And they have that.
God damn it. I should go to the main game chat and be like, it's bad, guys, it's real bad.
I believe things just got infinitely more interesting.
Yeah. But importantly,
Right. Yes.
I was able to tell the Bright Reaver. I was able to show the Bright Reaver the memory of Castian betraying my father.
This is good. I don't know how much that will assist us in the grand scheme of things, but it will buy us time. The Bright Reaver and Castian Aloro are far from friends.
Most importantly, they said that they were trying to kill and replace the Emperor. The Emperor might actually believe that he needs to batten down the hatches now. Because we also told the Bright Reaver to tell the Emperor that someone's trying to kill him and that he should take it seriously.
There's still one piece to all of this that doesn't sit well with me.
One piece.
It's the piece we don't know. Who is the Hollow Keeper? What is their role in all of this, and who has allegiances to them? For now, I think we have likely slowed whatever they are attempting. You all getting me out of there, there will be a lot to cover up for the census. There will be people who knew things and saw things that they can't just exterminate without further questions going on. They will have bureaucracy to deal with. Let us rest tonight. Tomorrow, we will see if your friend is content on the other side, or which is to return. And we will decide where we go next. You, he looks at Stonewall, wield a mighty axe. The people of this nation would have much use for an individual like you.
Be happy to help. Maybe after a nap.
We all need a long one. He looks to Muriel. I heard you say, be seeing you to our murderous friend. You're lethal, and I have connections. If you do want another shot at him or his compatriots, I can help the denizens get you to where you would need to be. Just say the word. Or say another word, and I've never heard of anyone resembling you in my life.
Assuming you actually know what she looks like.
He looks to Kira. And you,
Jew.
believe we have... Do not make fun of the Loxodonian accent. The trunk makes it very difficult to enunciate certain consonants. I do not appreciate you making fun of the way that I speak.
Imperial goes on.
If your upper lip distended as far downward as mine does as well, and you had this long nose in front of it, you too. What the fuck is that? Saint threw something in our group chat that I don't know what it is, and it just...
It's a Jewish guy. It's an Orthodox Jew.
Not Southpaw.
Yes,
Just
exactly.
a Jewish guy dancing.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
And you, Kira. So, we have some allies to return you to.
Yeah. I mean, it'll just take one sending to figure out where they are. I'm sure they're fine. Nothing terrible has happened to them. And they're all going to be alive.
Not be pissed at you in any way.
We'll check on them. We'll check in on them tomorrow. We'll get ourselves rested and ready for whatever comes next. And glancing out from this city of Armistice, a short stretch to the west, where a tall, impressive wizard's tower rises high above, the Tower of the Raven. Around this time, on one of the upper floors, a collective of adventurers has just begun to do battle with a blood witch. We'll find out at our home table what happens with that and exactly when Kira reconnects with them. But now we know what happened to Kira in that time away while the sisters made their way to Gizmopolis. Garnet rose through the ranks, and shortly after that, they made some interesting allies. But that's a thing for us. This game was for you. There'll be another campaign to come in the near months. We'll see what chaos awaits.